Welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Employers from every sector are pleading with Angela Rayner to abandon the employment bill. They're saying that they are deluged by what they call a tsunami of cost pressures. They've issued this plea because the workers' rights legislation, they said, will put so many of them over the edge, will cause so many job losses, will close so many business closures that Britain may never recover from it. Now, they're about to go and debate it again next week on Wednesday, and it is one of the worst pieces of legislation ever to go in front of the House. But the government will push it, railroad it through without proper debate, without accepting the faults in it, because, well, dogma, nothing more than political dogma. They've been ordered to by their paymasters, the unions. But there won't be any unions if there's nobody working. And unfortunately, that is exactly what's going to happen. Now, you've got the British Chambers of Commerce, the British Retail Consortium, the CBI, UK Hospitality, the British Board of Directors Institute, everyone are all writing out. Now, there's a woman called Jane Grattan. She is head of the public policy unit at the British Chambers of Commerce, and she is quite damning on the verdict, saying that this bill is very worrying for all employers, and that she says the government must act. It must water it down. It must remove an awful lot of what she calls the very worst legislation. She said we got to reduce costs, reduce barriers, boost competitiveness, and grow the economy. This bill does the complete opposite for everything. Now, Rayner is all proud of it, going, it's the biggest rise of workers' rights in a generation. It's the biggest job stopper in a generation. This will put so many people on the dole that, bad as it is now, it's going to get a lot worse. This government won't know what's hit it. It literally will look at what's coming and say, what the actual F? And know that they can't blame this on the Tories, because everyone is telling them now, in advance of this bill, what is going to happen. And when it happens, we all know it's Labour. We all know it's Angela Rayner. They have not done an impact assessment. They were requested to do so. They're legally obliged to do so. But if they did an impact assessment, they would see that the impact would be so great as to render this bill almost treasonous to the country. And so they don't want to do a full impact assessment because they know the truth would be devastating. Now, they think that firms are going to absorb these extra costs. Let me tell you now, no, they ain't. It's going to lead to much higher prices, great job losses, as I say, abandonment. A lot of people will just go and start their company or move their companies abroad. Why wouldn't you? You can carry on doing the same job. That's the great thing about, the upside. I suppose you could say the upside of COVID was all those jobs that just couldn't be done from home can be done from home. And if they can be done from home, they can be done from anywhere in the world. They don't have to be done in Britain. Just start a little company somewhere else with a low tax threshold. Dubai, for example. India. You don't need to have physical workers. Or if you do need to have physical workers, okay, you have them in Britain, but you put all the admin abroad. There's many ways about it. And that's the trouble. These old wanker dinosaur socialists still think it's the 1970s. Still think you take cash out of the country in a suitcase. Still think your job is tied to the place you're at. No, it isn't. And they're about to find that out. And it's going to be disastrous. And everybody knows it. Every sector, every single sector of industry, trade, commerce, you name it, is saying, for God's sake, stop. But they're not going to. Worrying, yeah. They're not going to stop. Thanks a lot. Bye.